Hi, this is Amol again from Let's Talk Now. Now it's time for rule number 4 for excellent English speaking. हमने पिछले तीनों भी गोल्डन सीक्रेट रूल्स देखे हैं और आपने सुने हैं and you are using these rules effectively and I want you to enjoy this process. But as I say, it's a full system, so you really need to use all these 7 rules all together. Okay, secret number 4 is learn deeply. Learn deeply. What do I mean by that? We are talking about learning something deeply, totally learning and mastering. There's a great quote from Mahatma Gandhi: repetition is the mother of skills. Repetition is the mother of skills. Means to be very skillful, to be very great at something, you have to repeat it several times. Well, what's that I talking about? Learning something deeply, totally, completely. Once again, it's the opposite of what's happening in the school in the most English classes, in the normal English classes. The normal English schools, the traditional learning way. Well, you go very, very fast, right? There's a lot of pressure on the students and teacher to go more because you have to finish textbook, right? Every teacher feel that pressure to finish the textbook in that particular given time. They have to finish the textbook this year and next year the next book. So this is the pressure. This is the race. This is the race to finish the book first. And it's totally crazy. Here's what happened. In every week or 2 weeks, you are learning something new. In your English class, a new grammar, for example. So you learn the past tense, and then 2 weeks later, you're learning the present perfect tense, or change the degree, or something else. And a few weeks later, then you're learning future or something other. This is crazy. You will never master in this in just few weeks. Even in just couple of months, that's not possible. And you start adding more and more information and vocabulary list to this. More and more, another huge list of words and bunch of grammar rules. There is a lot of pressure. So here's what happened. You study all the stuff for the test. You memorize, you take the test. Maybe you get good grade. And after the test, you forget all of the things because you never learned it deeply. You just memorize it for the short time. Maybe you remember, but you cannot use it. I know you know the past tense. You studied it. But do you always use it correctly? If the answer is no, if you still make mistakes, you will learn the past tense deeply. You need to learn. You know what's the problem? हम कभी deeply उसको सीखे ही नहीं है. You will learn deeply through the repetition only. My teacher never told me to learn the grammar. When I was new to the English, I don't have to give the test. मेरे टीचर ने मुझे कभी टेस्ट के लिए नहीं बताया. और मुझे पास्ट टेंस मुझे डीपली जब तक समझ में नहीं आएगा तब तक मुझे रिपीट करने के लिए कहा गया था जब मैंने इंग्लिश बोलने के लिए सीखना चालू किया था. I don't need to think. That is deep learning. That's what you need. You need to slow down and totally learn what you are studying, what you are listening to. You need to completely master, to know it deep inside. Not just knowing is good. This is the same with the vocabulary. You might know the word, like if I ask you the meaning of the promise, you can tell me the meaning, but can you use this word in real conversation quickly, easily, and automatically? If I say in conversation, can you instantly understand and will respond me instantly? If not, you have not learned it deeply. Now you are beginning to understand why you are having a problem. You think that you know all of this vocabulary, but most of it you do not know deeply. It's not automatic. You have to think about it. So you have to change the way you have learned or you are learning. So this is something you need to change. Now, the most basic way to do is to do the opposite of this. Instead of hurrying, instead of trying to go fast to the new chapter always, I want you to be the opposite. I want you to go very slow. For example, when you buy my lessons, I will tell you that each lesson set, a lesson set has 4 or 5 connective lessons about the same topic. I will tell you that you must study that one lesson set at least for 7 to 10 days or for 2 weeks. You may be even for 3 weeks, or maybe you can go for the whole month. Why? Because I want you to prepare that lesson. I want you to learn that lesson very deeply so that you can use those words in real conversation. It's all about listening, 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 and learning deeply. Every day you are listening the lessons, maybe once, twice, or thrice a day, or more than 3 times or 4 times. And the next day you will listen to the same audios again, and the next day the same audios again and again for 10 days, for 14 days, for 21 days. More of necessary. It's not a race. You don't need to hurry. No? What I want you to do, I want you to learn completely, deeply, and automatically. And of course, the way we design our lesson, there's a lot of repetition in the lesson. This is 4 or 5 different audio MP3 lessons, each of the audio using the some part of the previous lesson. So you hear it in certain situation and you hear the audio article in different situation. There are funny and entertaining stories. You hear that stories in different situation. That's interesting, but you are getting that repetition. You will start to learn the vocabulary and the grammar much more deeply. That's how our system is designed. So here's the thing. You have to do a lot of repetition. Focus on repetition and doing a smaller amount of the time every day, every time. Instead of reading 20 books, read just only one book, but read very slowly and deeply. Instead of listening to the 50 audios and watching 20 movies and songs, pick 3 audios and listen to them every single day. For 7 days, for 14 days, for 20 days, whatever. You need lots and lots of repetition. Then the phrases will go into your mind deeply. The grammar will start getting into your mind. And it will happen automatically. It will be very easy until it becomes automatic. You don't need to translate. You don't need to think about it. The words will come out of your mouth easily. That is the power of deep learning and repetition. And it never stops. But with my lessons, you are listening to the phrases, the stories, the funny and entertaining stories for 14 days. Okay, and you can find another interesting audios or podcasts. So here is rule number 4 is very, very important. Learn deeply. Repetition is the mother of the skill. Learn deeply. Alright? जब देखिए विराट कोहली जब नेट में प्रैक्टिस करता है ना, तो वो कभी चौके छक्के मारने की प्रैक्टिस नहीं करता है. वो ड्रिबलिंग करता है, वो डिफेंस करता है. This is what I want you to do. I want you to listen the simple English deeply until you understand it. So this is for the rule number 4. I will see you again tomorrow. Till then, bye-bye.